Make sure you got the angle right.
How long have you two been married?
26 years.
How old were you when you guys met each other? Describe the moment.
I was 15.
And I was 18.
And a friend introduced us. Your father was working at a fire department carnival. He was he was in charge of the money, in charge of the quarters and the money. And Aunt Pam introduced us, and we talked. And Daddy asked me out.
Why did you decide to get married?
Because we were going out long enough, and I figured it was the right time. And we just got engaged and got married.
We loved each other.
Describe your engagement.
Oh, it was fun. It was
Quick.
We did it for a year, and then we got married because we knew we were together for 11. We got married, and that was it. We've been together since.
It's true. We were childhood sweethearts.
How old were you when you got married?
I was 27.
And I was 30.
Were your parents and other family members and friends supportive of your engagement and marriage?
Yes.
Yes. Our parents were in favor. So was our friends.
Very.
Because we knew we were together for so long. And when we knew everybody was right for us.
What were you two looking in for a spouse?
I don't know. I just knew I was going to marry Daddy when I met him. I even told Aunt Pam I was going to marry Daddy when I met him. What were you looking for?
To be with somebody the rest of your life that you can trust and be honest with.
How does the reality of marriage compare to your expectations of what it was or what it would be?
I think it's better.
I thought it worked out fine. It worked out fine for me. I guess it worked out fine. We've been together for 26 years, so I guess it's fine.
It's more than fine. We're very lucky to have each other.
How do children change married life?
Makes it better.
Makes it harder because your kids are basically everything of your life. And you have to go here and there and take your kids everywhere. And you do this together, and that's why you're a happy family.
How important is religion in marriage?
Very.
I think religion is very important in marriage.
And in life.
And in totally life, everything.
We've always tried to show you kids that it's important too.
How
important is money in marriage?
Well,
we don't know. We don't have any.
Money's not really. Money's important, but not really important if you have trust, love, and you have a good family. And I think we have all that.
True. And Daddy and I found out that, pretty early on that it's more important just to live every day because you never know what tomorrow's going to bring.
What advice would you give a young couple that is thinking about divorce?
Well, I think they should work it out, be honest what their problem is, and go to counseling if they need to, but keep working it out before they just throw it away.
Yeah, you need to talk.
What advice would you give teenagers about marriage?
It's a serious commitment. I think you have to be best friends. I think you have to totally love that person more than anything else.
You have to have an open marriage and be honest. Again, honest is the big word.
Yes.
Looking back, is there anything that you two would do differently about your marriage?
Yes. I would get married sooner.
Why?
So that my parents could be there. What would you do different?
I don't think I would do anything different because, we're happy. And that's what, we could have got married sooner, like she said, but we did it what we could do and afford it.
What would you say is the key for a happy marriage?
Again, honesty and trust.
Communication.
Did you receive any good or bad advice about marriage before?
No, but we were very lucky. Both our parents were married for a long time. They loved each other. I think by example of that alone, we were very lucky. I think we just wanted to have that kind of a relationship.
What was the one moment outside of you meeting that made you say, for both of you, that you two were meant to be married?
I don't know. The one moment?
Through hard times that your mother lost her parents, we were there for each other.
Daddy was there for me completely.
And we pulled through, and that's it.
I wouldn't have made it without him.
How important is sex before marriage or after marriage?
I think it's very important. I think you physically need to be attracted to one another. I think you physically need to be compatible. I think it's important.
Should young couples have to live together to experience marriage before they actually get married?
I don't think you have to. I think we did only because with my parents both dying a year apart, I was basically on my own. So Daddy moved in with me so that I wouldn't be by myself.
I think you should know each other before you make a commitment in marriage. Because a lot of people today, in this day, just get married to say they're married, to stay with their friends, and they don't last. It doesn't last, the marriage.
True. We know so many.
I think that's it. Is there anything else that you'd like to add onto the interview that I may have missed?
I'm very fortunate the life that we have. I think we're very lucky in all of our, everything we've struggled for. We're very lucky that we have each other. Even just trying to have children, it was, we had to really work to have children, but we did it. And Daddy was with me every appointment, everything. So it was really important.
How important was job security or jobs as a whole in marriage?
Oh, you need a job.
Job security is very important because you do need a little bit of money. You don't have to have a lot, but you need something to get along in life. And going to work is very important too because that's how you start a family. You need that money to start a family and have a good life.
And I think you need a good work ethic to show your children that it's important to work every day.
What are your occupations, and have you always worked?
Yes, my occupation is a fireman. I've been a fireman for over 35 years, being a fireman in the incorporated village of Hempstead. Now I am a fire chief for the last 2 years. Before that, I was captain lieutenant of Engine 4 in Hempstead.
I've always worked since I was 15 when I got working papers. I work at Hofstra University in the athletic department. I work for the advisement section in the athletics. I see all the athletes.
Did you think that working at that age and working all through this time helped you in your marriage?
Yes, it does. It brings you together to come home at night and talk about what happens in the day at work. And then having a family, the whole family gathers around and they talk about it, what happens.
Did you think that having kids changed your marriage as a whole, or just a little bit?
Oh, definitely as a whole. It changes your whole life. It's totally worth it. I couldn't imagine my life without children.
Your life does change when you have kids because you dedicate everything to your kids and your wife because you want to please everybody and have a good time with your family. That's why it's called family life.
Yeah, we're lucky.
Did your kids make you proud, not just with your family, but with everybody else, like in public life?
Always. Our kids always have been well-mannered. They always behave well in the public. Everybody always talks about it when we go out to a restaurant. You were like 3 years old, and you were ordering for yourself. And always, never running around, never acting like a crazy kid in the restaurant. You're always well-behaved.
My kids make me proud every day. And even when they were born, that was the biggest proud day of my life. And like she said, they always well-behaved. And sending them to Catholic school is a big difference in their life too, because they learn the religion and respect to others. I see the difference by coaching sports that public school kids are not the same as Catholic school kids
I 100%
because the
agree.
respect they show elders and other kids. They show respect, and that's a big word today. Respect to other people.
I agree. And plus, they get religion every day. And I think that it makes a huge difference in everything. Even within our family, we can tell the difference between our children or children that go to Catholic school and then our family that children go to public school. Their whole attitude is totally different.
And that also leads into the next question is why did you send my sister and I to Catholic school our whole lives? And you clearly said it helped you.
Like I said, they get religion every day. I think everybody needs religion in their life to know where they're coming from. It's just a basic thing. Religion also teaches respect to kids and show respect again to other people.
And it gives you inner peace, I think. And Daddy went to Catholic school his whole life also. So we always knew that we would send our children to Catholic school.
You also said that you could see it. Do you think that kids reflect the way their parents act at home and what they pick up? Do you think that a bad marriage can result in bad kids, and that a good marriage can result in good kids?
Yeah, I mean, I do think you have to do the best that you can. I do believe, but there's some great parents that their kids just meet up with the wrong kids, or it doesn't necessarily have to be the parents, but I think by example, if you always try and be a good example, then your children will follow.
Yes, kids lead by example. If you're a good parent, your kids will be good their whole life. And like we said, parents do make a big difference in life. You show respect to your kids, kids will respect you. That's what life's all about, respect.
And love.
Did your families get along from the start when you started dating, or was it something that grew with time?
It grew with time. Our families got together, and we got along because that's why we're still together too. Yeah. Our families are a big backbone in our marriage and with you two kids. I think family's a big thing.
It's very important to us. It really is.
Can arguing sometimes be beneficial to marriage?
I don't know. I don't like arguing. To me, it always ends up, never being a good thing.
Argument's very good to get it out, and then at the end, you make up and everything's fine. Because I think you should, what's on your chest, you should say, and that's it. And again, it comes back to being a happy family.
Yeah, I'm not really a big arguer.
No, and I think you come arguing basically over work and everything else, and you get all that aggravation out, and it comes back to, again, family and love to each other.
I agree.
Is there anything else that you'd like to add, questions that I didn't ask, or something that you think is very beneficial for other people to hear what good values are to a marriage?
Again, I think you should be honest with each other. Honesty is the biggest word, and respect each other. And,
I agree.
That's basically it.
And you have to appreciate the life that you have.
And be a happy family and be honest. Be honest with everybody and show respect to everybody.
Right. And live your every day like it's really the most important day. Because tomorrow's not guaranteed. That's what I think.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.